Hello, this is Roshni Venugopal, your 14 CS121, and this is my lab experiment number 10 for case tools lab. In this experiment, we will be doing a deployment diagrams, 3 parts. That is, first is use case diagram, and then the one is sequence and activity diagram. So this is the description that has been given, and set of hospital management system descriptions has been given. Suppose, for example, over here, admissions, doctor's appointment, test appointment, bed allotment, etc. So with respect to this, I have created 3 diagrams. The first is a use case diagram. In the use case diagram, I have given 2 actors. The first one is the receptionist and the second one is the database. So inside the system boundary, I have enclosed all the use cases and I have given associations and relationships between them. So the first one is admission. When admission is done, ID is dependent on the admission, because only when the admission is done the ID will be generated, and this is one way. Now the second one is the receptionist gives the doctor's appointment and it will be saved in the database, as well as the test appointment. And for conducting both the appointments, we need to refer the ID of the patient. So that is why it has been given include. The next one is bed allotment. This as well as this requires the ID, therefore I have given include. The next one is login. So the person, doctor or the staff can log into the system. So accordingly, they have their own add record and delete record and draw salary. So add record meaning the doctor can add, the doctor or the staff new records can be added by the receptionist, or delete, the receptionist can delete the new records, delete the old records. And also if a draw salary is like an extend, so the existing doctor details or the staff details, according to it a draw salary class has a use case has been added, that is extended, so that whenever a doctor's or staff's salary has to be calculated, it can be done so. The next one is prescribed test. So it is directed association, because only a doctor can prescribe a test and the staff can only give this discharge or the admission report. So this is my use case diagram for the medical management system. The next one is a sequence diagram. So in the sequence diagram, I have given 4 objects. First is the patient, receptionist, doctor and staff. So the first thing is that the patient asks the receptionist to get an appointment. The receptionist asks if it is a doctor's or a test appointment. Now the patient requests for a doctor's appointment. So the receptionist provides the appointment time and number. Now the patient goes to the doctor and discusses the symptoms, etc. So the staff provides the patient's medical history that has been available with the staff to the doctor, so that he can do further diagnosis. And the doctor prescribes tests and medicines to the patient, and now the doctor also gives the patient information that has the current diagnosis that has been done, the medical history and the allergy, etc. can be given to the staff, so that he can store it in the database. Now the staff will give the patient an allowance to undergo an operation, and the receptionist will give a bed allotment. And finally the person can fix operation dates and requirements by talking to the doctor. And this is how the sequence diagram works in the medical system or management system. The last one is an activity diagram. So this is the initial state from where it all starts. Now the patient takes an appointment by referring to the receptionist, and the receptionist checks for the ID. If the ID is already available, then the ID will be confirmed and the medical history will be retrieved from the staff and given for the doctor's diagnosis. But if the person is a new admission, that is he doesn't have an ID, then a new admission will be given where the ID will be generated and it will be given for further diagnosis with the doctor, and the patient can then go for tests that are prescribed by the doctors, and patient information will be given by the doctor that will be stored with the staff, so that in future he can use it. And finally the discharge report is generated, and it reaches the final state. So this is basically my activity diagram for a medical management system. So over here we can see that all these are deployment diagrams for this application, and I have done use case sequencing activity. So this is my experiment number 10.